Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of PizzaOurMinds. We are 3 local pizzeria owners with 0 affiliation to each other whatsoever. We get together one night a week. We share a shot, we share some experiences, and we share some food. Whichever establishment we're at, we share a meal together. And it's just our way of not going to therapy and dealing with our fucking problems. And
I'm in therapy. That's the thing.
You're getting double tapped. you're in double therapy. Because this is my therapy right here. So like always, we're gonna take a shot of Rumplemints to start it off. Salud, boys.
Which everybody likes. Rumplemints.
Everybody loves Rumplemints.
Every week it's getting easier.
It's getting easier, right?
It's.
I don't know if it's the problems getting bigger.
Hold on. That wasn't easier.
Take it back.
That was Is it the same?
It's the same. The plastic bottles have more.
Maybe it's a plastic bottle.
100%.
So tonight's subject, what I would like to speak about, because I'm very intrigued what's going on out there, is maybe you call them food bloggers, you call them influencers, food. In the '80s we called them food critics, right? That's what I was going to say. But now it's really interesting because you have so many, and they're all entitled to do what they want.
Yes.
Absolutely. I love a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
I just personal preference. Some I just can't watch. Would you consider yourself an influencer? I think if you have one follower and you have an opinion and you influence that person to do whatever or follow that opinion, you are technically an influencer by definition.
True.
But I think my definition of influencer is how many followers you have.
I think.
And I am not there.
Yeah, I think
you are.
Influencer's tough for me because number one, I don't want to be labeled an influencer, obviously, because I do feel like an influencer, and this is my definition of an influencer, they are driven by money, by attention, by everything, right? Like let's be 100% honest, 99.9% of the influencers, and it's no fault of their own, obviously, you want to make money.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you like attention. Okay.
Right.
All of us like money.
We're doing a podcast.
All of us like attention. I mean, it's. There's nothing vain about it. There's nothing bad about it. But at the end of the day, the root of the, it is about money, and it is about attention, and it is about growing their business, because that is the business that they chose, right? They're trying to influence. They're trying to bring attention to other businesses, and then get monetary gain in return. So I don't look at myself as an influencer, because I never attack the money side of it.
Right.
I
Fair.
do not care about the money. Like when TikTok says,
You're 100% you on your
yeah,
post.
TikTok says, your guinea pig videos are doing really well. You should keep posting those once a day. You should do this. I don't treat social media like a job. I treat social media like an avenue, like a vent space. I do whatever I feel whenever I feel like it.
Yeah.
If I'm dancing and you don't like my dancing, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna post it. If I wanna make a rude comment to somebody, I'm gonna post it. If I wanna make a funny video, I'm gonna post it. If I wanna make a pizza, I'm gonna post it.
I think it's more of a workout for
Yeah,
you.
For me, I just like doing whatever I want, expressing myself freely, and expecting absolutely nothing in return.
And maybe that's a release or something.
It is,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I utilize it just to exercise my own demons, whether it's dancing, making pizza, reaching out to the community, whatever. I don't use it for a paycheck in return. And I do feel like that obviously most of these influencers do. Right. And there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
I just think that I don't want to be labeled an influencer.
Right.
They have come to my shops, and they're welcome. They're welcome to come. They're welcome to critique my food. They're welcome to eat at my establishments. And yeah, oftentimes they do help out.
Sure.
A lot of times, especially now, we're in a world where everybody's online, everybody's on social media, and if you see this cool new cheesesteak come out, you're gonna check it out. You know what I mean? If it pops up and it's right in your face, you're gonna take the drive, whether it's 30, 45 minutes away, and you're gonna go check that place out. So I think there's a benefit to it, but I also think that there's a little bit of glamour involved that people are ignoring. So. Yeah. That's my thought process on it. Like I said, I don't love it. I don't hate it. I'm kind of in the middle.
Do you get approached by influencers in your DMs or anything like that?
So always getting people that want to do this. Here's the bad experience, okay? And this was just something recent. I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to say where.
Yeah.
but open a new place.
I think I know.
This influencer came, said it was the best thing that she's ever had. I mean, did a beautiful video, beautiful deal, showed my stuff nice. Well, I didn't answer those DMs and I didn't say anything back other than, hey, I love your video and thanks.
Yeah.
Well, okay, now let's go a month again. This same influencer did another video on me and said that even if she was the drunkest person in the world, she couldn't eat this shit.
See,
So there's where my...
I've seen that.
So there's where... Now listen, for me,
Yeah.
that's so spiteful.
I'm old school. I really don't give two fucks about reviews.
I believe him when he says that.
Because
$3 out of
when I say that, you look at your reviews. You know, you got, you know, if you have 550 good reviews and out of that 550 you got 20 that are shit, who gives a fuck?
Love it.
You know what I mean?
Love
Like,
it.
I try not to focus on that stuff and listen. And I know how you are. I think I know how you are. Yeah, sometimes when you get some of them and they're bad, it does eat at you.
It'll piss you off.
You know,
I
piss
like
you off.
It does.
making them viral. Like I get
Yeah.
really good
I
feedback.
repost, and you guys know that.
Yeah.
I will
Circle, repost.
screenshot,
Yeah.
circle. No. Because here's my thing, and I'll have people like, you know, people that are my friends, and they'll be like, "Hey Gary, you know, why do you respond to
Yeah,
people
I get that too, yeah.
when they're negative, or why do you respond this way, or why don't you take the high road?" And I'll be very clear. The low road's fun. First of all,
It is fun.
It is very
I agree
fun.
with that.
It is very rewarding. But even deeper than that, it's not me. Oh, I'm stooping down to their level. It's me understanding, right? How much pride I put into this business, how much work it took me to get to where I'm at, and for you to leave. And listen, we all fuck up. We all make mistakes.
We definitely, you're never going to make
You're
everybody
never gonna make
happy.
everybody happy. And if you leave me a review that is legitimate and you had a legitimate
Right.
bad
Yes.
experience, I will always try to reach out and make it right. And I kind of look at this in a couple different ways. If you reach out to me directly, my Facebook, I'm very attainable.
Messenger.
Yeah, I will, whatever you need, I'm gonna make it right.
Absolutely.
Thank you for not publicly bashing me for a mistake.
And giving you an opportunity to make it right.
Yeah,
Well,
give me an opportunity.
That's a customer that understands.
Yeah, 'cause you know,
I
like-
can't answer some of them. Like I won't. Like I'm not going to get in the pissing match back and forth,
Yeah,
back and
no.
forth. Listen, and I think it goes back either last week or 2 weeks ago. If you're not happy, it's not your place.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't
It's-
belong here.
It's not
and
your
that's
place.
okay. That's
you
okay.
need to find your place.
I agree.
And I don't say that, you know, like I don't claim to have the best of everything or the
No.
best of anything. It's consistent. It's there. I've been around a long time.
And it's good.
People seem to like it.
Yeah.
You know, but there's more people that like it than don't like it.
Exactly. So that's my thing. If you are just completely blatantly disrespectful, you didn't reach out to ownership, you didn't reach out to management, you didn't try to get the issue resolved, and you're just being disrespectful online and publicly bashing me, then I see fit that if you can publicly bash me,
And I have fun
then
doing it,
I
yeah.
will screenshot you bashing me, and I will bash you as well on my page, which I have tons of followers that are going to watch, and some of them are going to agree with what I say, and some of them are not going to agree with
Oh,
what I say.
I like your
and
answers.
and that is okay. That is absolutely okay. This is my business. This is how I conduct it. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to love every answer that I give. You don't have to love everything that I do. Do you like my pizza enough to come back? That's all I'm concerned with. And if you don't, then you need to find your spot.
Yeah, it's not your place.
That's just not your place. If there was one pizzeria for every person, then there would only be one pizzeria.
That's the downside of the influencer. Here's the other thing too, and you guys may get mad at me for this.
We're not gonna get mad.
Please, Dave,
I'm already mad at you.
Yeah.
Come save me, Dave. Please, come save me. It's temporary.
It's a temporary influx.
It really is. I mean, whatever way you want to look at it, it's not
He called
forever.
Dave, he's on a first name basis with Dave
Yeah, Dave.
Portnoy.
I call him Mr. Portnoy.
Yeah, please.
So
but
I agree
I'm
with
just,
you.
I'm
though.
just
I
using
agree
him
with
as
you,
an
though.
example.
I agree with you.
I'm
though.
not saying he's a bad guy. I'm not saying I'm not none of that.
No, but that's a good segue because what I want to talk about as the influencers, as little or as large as they are, they've changed what we do.
Definitely.
Absolutely, because, and Portnoy, listen, I think the first one that was, and it still is, a very good dude, is Guy Fieri. I think him,
I used to love
he doesn't
watching
have a
diners,
huge,
drive-ins, and dives.
he's not, I don't think he was a chef. I think he just won the next, he was the first one to win next Food Network star, okay?
Was he? Was
Yeah,
he a chef?
I think that's
don't
all
know.
he did. No.
I don't know. Ooh.
Yes, yes, it's gonna be awesome.
We don't have night vision, bud.
No. So
Hopefully we
he
make
was
it.
the first one, and he was always very positive, and he was, some would call him a little corny, whatever, but
Yeah.
he was always positive.
He was very positive,
Portnoy's-
but he would still be a little constructive.
And you could tell when he didn't genuinely like someone. He wouldn't like
Right.
something.
Yes,
Right.
he wouldn't
he would
trash
be like, oh, okay,
it. I'm not a big egg guy, but
Yeah. Oh, he
but
would
I'll
never
eat
eat eggs,
this.
right.
But I'll eat this.
Portnoy, what I can respect about Portnoy is that his scale that he measures on is consistent,
Yeah.
and he's not the problem. It's the sheep that are kind of the problem.
True.
Yeah.
Right? So when I've watched so many of his reviews that I know within 0.2 points of what he's going to
Of what
give
he's gonna score.
because
Yeah.
he's consistent.
Because
Yes.
he is.
He
pretty
really knows his
No.
thing for his pizza.
For his
flavor,
for his
for
taste,
his thing.
he is consistent.
My
And
opinion.
even when he's not consistent, just to not to cut you off, but
Yeah.
even when he's not consistent, he will kind of let you know that he's like, look, I love the guy.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he'll let you
Got a
know
good
I'm gonna
story.
boost this score a little bit
Yes.
because I like
Right,
the guy.
exactly.
And he'll give you kind of a warning, which I do appreciate because don't be fake. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, and that's my biggest
And
thing.
what
But
I was
continue.
what everybody asked, do you want him? I said, I don't think he would necessarily like my pie. It's not a Neapolitan style, which he hates.
Right.
The highest he'll give is a 6 on a
Yeah,
Neapolitan.
he's like a mid-6.
But I'm also not thin and crispy. I think he would love your pie. I'm not crispy where it sits there and there's zero flop because
Yeah.
of the hydration, the high heat, and all. It's not a consistent
yeah.
550,
Yeah.
right? And he would like yours. But I think I would love for him to come here because even if he hates you,
Yeah.
your current client base is going to support you even tenfold because they feel bad.
100%. Yeah.
The people who are close enough, who are curious to see what his 7-1 is or what his 6-8 is,
They're
are
gonna
going to
come try it
try
out.
you, and they're
Yeah.
going to develop their own opinion. And the people that aren't going to drive 100 miles because you didn't get an 8 or above weren't
Yeah.
going to come anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Good
Because the
point.
last thing you want is a Friday night and you're doing 40%. This episode sponsored by OtterBox. He's an Android guy, so
First
who
off,
knows what happened to that
how
phone.
popular are you?
It's fucking
Was that
Snapchat.
Snapchat?
I mean, Jesus
Why do you have
Christ.
Snapchat notifications
Dude,
on?
hold on.
I don't even know.
That
You're
was
50.
that was. I was just gonna say that was. Hold on. Hold the phone. That was a 50-year-old reaction to a 25-year-old app. He was like, "Fuck this tech."
He's so mad. He's so mad. That's so good. That's so good. Make sure you cut that in.
That actually fucking
But
made my
regarding
night.
Portnoy, he's very consistent. I think he can only help your business even if he hates you.
For sure. Even if you get a bad score.
But to piggyback your story of a negative, and I won't mention names, this particular influencer, who's doing great as far as I could tell, he
Did you hear
exploded.
that thing stopped?
Yeah, that's. I don't know if
Yes!
it's working anymore. I got to be honest with you. So
Your wife's gonna be heated.
yeah. There's 1,200. So influencer, he was just starting to get into it. Still had his full-time job. He was struggling with mental health. Like I just genuinely liked the guy. His on-air persona was not necessarily likable,
Gotcha.
but the person inside of him was. I was
good
rooting
person.
for him.
Good
Rooting
person.
for him.
Gotcha.
He stopped in when we first opened.
Okay.
Did a nice thing about like a lasagna style Detroit slice that we had on the bar. It was only an hour old. He did it. He did a nice thing. A couple years later, we stayed in contact. A couple years later, a place that offers a Detroit a couple towns over
Okay.
had a Detroit. He did a thing. I don't know if it was paid or not. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Somebody tagged us, as people always do when somebody does a Detroit. We're pretty well known for
yeah.
Detroit in our little community, right?
Yeah.
Only ones who really
If it's
have
your
it.
thing, they're gonna bring you into it. They're gonna bring you
So
in.
they tagged me. So I get every notification now, right? And they said, you should try, if you like that, you should try at Polizzi's. Their Detroit is phenomenal, whatever. Not downplaying, I don't like that because that's their post, let them have it, but I can't
Yeah.
control it, right?
Yeah, no, for sure.
So now I get to see, his response is, those people are like fam to me, dog, but their pizza doesn't hold a candle to this slice. And I'm like, that's odd. Like, there was no reason to do that. He almost immediately deleted it,
That's
which
a
I already
contradiction
screenshotted, but
in
it's like,
itself. That's a
there's no reason to do it. There was just no reason.
That's
right?
a contradiction in itself.
And-
You don't say they're like family and then
Yeah.
shit on there.
And also, we're not like family.
Yeah, so it's just
So
all around.
It was weird, but that was my negative. As far as positives, and I will name them, Munches with Melly and Emma Eats within a 2-week span.
I think they've
a
done
year
mine.
ago, or
and
maybe
they
2
do
years
that.
ago.
They don't prompt you. They
No.
just come.
No.
Which I respect.
It was so genuine.
Which I respect because
It
they've
was
done
so
mine as
real.
well. They've done mine as
They
well.
didn't ask for money,
and they're great.
And I tried to give them money after
Yeah.
because I got 250,000 on
Yeah.
each of them likes on TikTok.
Yeah.
It was Lent 2
Yeah.
years ago. I exploded. Dude.
One
I
of them
couldn't
did
keep
my
up with it.
garlic knot pizza, and the other one did. I think it might have been the hot honey at Little
Yeah,
Goose. But no,
so
they're great
local
people. They're
and
great.
just
They're
genuine.
great
They now,
influences.
from what I understand, I believe they charge now, as they should.
As they should.
Right? That's
As
a
they should.
business.
As they should.
And I
Once
would
you
pay
grow,
them 10 times
once you
over
grow,
just
you
because.
should- yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's a service. You're
Yeah.
putting my name out there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. When I started doing the garlic knot pizza, which I did not invent, it was
You perfected it.
It was an Italian. Yeah, true. It was an Italian guy that worked for me. His name was Tom. And he's no longer with me, but he's a good dude. And he used to tell me, he's like, yo, man, in New York, we used to make these garlic knot pizzas. And he showed me how he made the garlic knot pizza. And then he made it for me. And then he just put fresh garlic around the crust when it came out, a little bit of parsley and a little bit of parm. And I ate it and I bit into it and I said, Tom, this tastes like dog shit. This is horrible. Love the idea. I said, but this is horrible, bro. You're just dumping fresh garlic,
Right.
which is
It's
so
raw and
potent.
bitter and
it's
yeah.
raw and bitter.
Yeah.
I said, this is why you only sell 10 a day on a Friday.
Right.
I said, this is why, dude. He was like proud of it. Like, I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
this is not a good pizza. I said, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
I said, but this is not a good pizza.
You didn't execute it properly.
So I came up with my own house-made garlic knot sauce, and this is what I tell people. I never invented the garlic knot pizza.
Yeah.
I'm the one who made it popular. I'm the one who.
Right.
I'm the reason that I sell 50 to 60 garlic knot pizzas on a Friday at every location.
Yeah.
100%. It is a staple. I sell 50 to 60 garlic knots. I sell maybe 70 plains. I mean, it is right there.
Right.
With the top seller. It is 1A as far as my top seller. But it's like I said, I did not invent it. I just made it taste better. It was a great
Well,
idea.
I mean, and again, this is what we do in the pizza business.
Yeah.
You have your way.
Yeah.
And you make it the best and what you
sure.
think's the best. Same with you.
Yeah,
You know, and same for me. I mean, we could tell stories about all kinds of stuff. I mean, the garlic knot pizza's been around since I started in pizza.
Yeah.
It wasn't a big thing
But
for
it
me.
wasn't a big thing.
It wasn't. It was not a big thing. You know, when I was bringing up and as a young guy, it wasn't big. We used to put them on the counter, sell slices.
Yeah. Right.
You know, that's what we did. But we didn't make it to go home. Nobody
Yeah.
did that.
I watched him make one, and I said to my son, "Look at this! I didn't even know you." And I'm like, "Imagine having to do this crap on a Friday night."
Right.
I've had to
He's
figure out some
crazy.
shit.
Well, he
I've had to
perfected
figure out
it.
some
He
shit.
perfected
Yeah,
it to be
absolutely.
able to do it on a Friday
Yeah,
night too.
literally,
I mean,
and usually every little thing that I learned along the way has just made it better, right? We've come to the agreement that Friday we're gonna make a fucking ton of these.
Yeah.
So we roll thousands of garlic knots.
Yeah.
We put a little bit of olive oil in them, and we just let them sit and rise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the longer
No, you
they
got a
sit,
system. You got a
the
system.
better they fucking
better are.
taste.
Yeah, absolutely.
And my guys
Absolutely.
are really good with it, and they just understand the assignment. And
So if you want a garlic knot pizza, please don't DM me in any way, shape, or form. That's all. Fries
we're
Mills
gonna
Road,
teach him next week how to do the
New
garlic
Wave.
knot pizza.
He loves it.
But he same deal. Like I do the garlic knot pizza. That is a pain in the ass for a lot of pizzerias, right?
Yeah.
Like that's an annoying thing. This guy does Sicilians on Saturdays. He does over 100 Sicilians every Saturday. Fuck that. Like 100% fuck that. And he does them fresh. He's not par bacon. Like
well,
that's crazy.
That's the
to me.
reason we do it.
That's- and that's-
we want people to come for that.
And they come back because they're getting a fresh Sicilian
father would
every
hate you.
single time.
Huh?
He would hate you.
Oh.
That you want people to come to have a Saturday society.
Yeah, Sicilians. I mean,
I don't want to
that's,
say anything, but I do 23 on a Saturday. So.
that's actually a lot for a typical.
for one oven?
For a typical for a typical
It's a
pizzeria.
pain in the ass to do what we
Yeah,
do.
Sicilians are they're very. It's a lot of work.
Well, now my son makes everything, so I get mad for him. He's like,
It's a
I'll
lot of
make it.
prep.
I'm like,
It's a
no,
lot
we're
of
not making
prep.
it.
It is. It
You know?
is.
And that's one of those things where, like, I basically had to make a decision, right? Like, I have all these pizzas, right? I got a stuffed crust pie. I got a garlic nut pie. Why the fuck do I have a Sicilian? Go to Danny's.
You don't have a
Go to
Sicilian, right?
Polizzi's. No, I took
Right,
them
I
off.
didn't think so. I meant to
took
ask
them
you.
off.
Yeah.
I, like, because I'm doing other shit.
Do you have
like-
the pans?
Huh?
I'll buy them off you.
I still have some pans. You want some pans?
I will buy some pans.
So the reason that we did, I mean, and the Sicilian Saturdays, which is what it's called
Yeah.
anyway.
Oh, it's
I
a
mean,
terrible name.
It goes back, you know, in my career, it goes back 25 years. I mean, back 25 years ago, we were selling on a Sicilian Saturday $8
Did you ever call it a party
for
tray?
16 slices.
Did you ever call it a party tray?
I mean, that's a below the Mason-Dixon line kind of.
Well, it's got to be a longer tray.
No,
right?
a party tray technically, right? Like, and this is when like I said, I don't know if this is the rule of thumb or whatever, but a party tray was just 2 Sicilians.
Or 2 boxes.
Or 2 boxes. of
However they
pizza.
called it.
That's
right,
what
right,
that's what
right,
it was.
right.
That's annoying.
When they would call up, they say I want a party tray. It was just 2 fucking
I hate that.
Sicilians. So, and I hated it too. That's why
Do you know what
I
I
did
say?
my absolute best to
We
get rid
don't
of
call it a
Sicilians.
party tray. We'll on the menu, which we don't even have anymore, but if
Yeah.
you went on the menu, it would say party pizza.
Party pizza.
Which in another term, it's 2
But
Sicilians.
it is 2 Sicilians,
Right,
correct? Okay.
yeah.
So when we get a call for, do you guys have party pizza? I say every pizza's a party if
Yeah.
you're fun enough, and I see if they order or not, because I don't really
Yeah.
care. But I never gave love to that side. I can tell you right now, with my son's homemade roll, seeded roll, the meat that we use, the cheese, and me making just about every sandwich nowadays because we got rid of somebody about 6 weeks ago, I would love, like, I'm going to be putting so much more pressure on promoting our cheesesteaks and our sandwiches because I'm finally proud of it.
Yeah.
Sad that it took 4.5 years,
Sometimes it happens.
but better late than
Yeah,
never.
no.
Sometimes it
I
happens.
couldn't be in 2
man.
places at once.
Yeah.
I
You
could
can't.
trust my son with this side, and I'll help him when he gets in the weeds.
Yeah.
But that's his baby now.
Yeah.
He's got it under control. He does things like, I'll be over, we're doing this now? Yeah, I did that like 3 months ago. I'm like, all right, you're good, you're good.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, this is how we're cutting the fresh. He makes the fresh mozzarella. He makes the, he breads the cutlets. He does
love it.
everything.
I love
fresh red peppers, roasted red peppers. He does everything fresh.
So what are we gonna eat?
Today, we're going to eat,
We're gonna eat one of these fucking sandwiches
we're
you've
going to
been
do a
talking
cutlet
about?
sandwich. It's
Well, the cheesesteak sounded pretty good.
cheesesteak, but we're going to do cheesesteak at your place next week.
He already cleaned the grill over there.
Because we agreed we were going to have your cheesesteaks next week.
Yeah, we'll do cheesesteaks next week.
Yeah.
and we'll do
Big
cutlets.
Cooper
We'll do
Sharp at your
cutlets today.
place.
Yeah, we'll do the big.
But
Big
I do
Cooper.
want to do a cheesesteak, but this week, my sandwich, your sandwich, and then we're going to go to your sandwich place because I want some roast pork or something.
I
Do
like
that?
that.
Can we
I
do
like
that in 2 weeks?
Yeah,
to your place?
absolutely.
Okay.
So we'll do it. We'll do the.
We do
we'll do the
sandwiches
cutlet
for 3 weeks?
Yeah,
We're gonna do a
cutlet this week.
It's cutlet, sharp prove,
Okay.
a spring mix,
Okay.
fresh red roasted peppers, and a balsamic glaze.
Well, your son made a fantastic roll.
He did.
Hats off to him. A great roll.
I like the chicken cutlet too. I mean,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
it's not
Thin,
it's not
crispy.
too thin and it's not too fat. It's like where it's supposed to be, and
Tender.
then roaster peppers that you make. I mean, I just
The roasted are 100%.
I'm liking it all.
Stealing the show from me. I really like these peppers.
Thank you. I'm going to eat my whole sandwich. I don't care about you guys.
And if you'd like, you start canning these for me, and I'll put them back on my menu. I took them off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I agree.
Well, it's the only pepper we offer on a pizza. So we don't have like green peppers or sweet peppers.
Okay.
So it gets used.
Yeah,
Right, right, right.
For sure. And that's the thing. I was, me personally, I had them, and they were canned, and they were fine, but
I use them in my other store.
nothing is like this.
Yeah.
Nothing's like the real thing. And that's why I took them off. I said, if I can't make them in house or believe in it, I don't want it on my menu.
Well, I do want to thank you both for joining me at my shop again this week. It was a
Well,
good time.
I want to say thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, I love it. I pick up something from you guys every week.
Absolutely.
And this time I picked up a lot, and I get to hang out with Danny on Monday.
Oh yeah.
And his cousin. He's going to help me put that
Yeah,
oven
I'm
in.
gonna
Yes.
come.
Great.
Yeah, no.
I
that'll
think
be-
I
that'll be
can help with that.
I
think you can. I think
Bring
you've
bring
done
the
it
jack that
enough
you said you're
fucking
bringing.
times to where you can help.
Yeah, I think I can help
I
with that.
want to thank everybody for joining us on Pizza Our Minds. We'll be back here again next week. We'll be doing. Which location do you want to do? You want to do
It's
Little
yours.
Lou's or do you want to do All About the Crust?
We already did Little Lou's.
Let's do All About the Crust. We'll have the Big Boy Cooper at my All About the Crust location in Woodbury. That'll be next week's episode.
What time
Is that
do
where
you
we're going,
close over
Woodbury?
there?
Yeah.
Okay.
What time you close over
We'll
there?
shoot up to Woodbury. I'll make sure we close a little early, for sure.
No, you
So
don't.
I get you guys home at a good time.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
not worried
I'll
about
get
time.
I'll get you guys home at a good time.
12:45
Don't you
last
worry,
week.
Bubs.
12:45.
Join us next week on Pizza Our Minds. We'll be back. Like I said, we'll do All About the Crust. We'll do the Big Boy Cooper cheesesteak. And then the following week, we're going to hit up Danny's new spot, Delsey Steaks. And we're going to have ourselves roast pork,
Or roast beef.
roast beef.
I mean,
I'm
a couple
roast
things
beef
you should
guy.
give us.
I'm
I
a roast
believe.
beef guy.
We're gonna make an assortment there.
Very excited.
I'm with it.